Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. I think we are, obviously we're winning this war. Things could still turn around, he could still, come back on us. He's got a lot of population left to build things with, but, it feels pretty good, right? So the question now is, how do we move from this position to the position where we have won the game? And I think the answer is a wonder victory. Now, we're still quite a few techs off of being able to build the Wonder. But I think that this is the victory type that we are closest to. And we actually have visible access to 5 of the resource types, right? We know that we have this here. Obviously, we have titanium and hyperium. There's adamantium and antimatter waiting for us in these Horatio worlds. And that just means that we don't have a source of quadronics. You need 30 quadronics to win the game via wonders, because you have to build the wonder 3 times and it costs 10 quadronics each time. So we're either going to have to find a source, or we're going to have to trade with a player, or we're going to have to be reliant on the marketplace, which I don't love as a strategy, because the later tier resources don't seem to show up very often. That said, in our search for quadronics, what we're going to have to do probably is pick up evaporation inhibitors so that we can see where all the curiosities are. We can tell if there's any unexplored subterranean curiosities anywhere that could still be sources. And if there are curiosities yet to explore, we're going to have to go up to psychohistory to get them. So if this doesn't work out, we're not super far off of being able to use our Horatio springboard to push into a science victory maybe, but I'm a little worried about the timetable. So actually, we should probably pick this up now, right? Well, we can maybe wait until this is finished. This is going to give us a lot more influence. Yeah, we can wait until that's finished. Okay. Are we good? I think we're about to hit our... We're about to become the Mizari, right? Yeah, we're way over the threshold. Alright, cool. Let's do it. I guess we could... There's unexplored space. We can just make sure that we know where everything is. He still doesn't have this system. Okay. This outpost has negative growth, but it will never die. You are now the Mizari Empire. So our population changed to be significantly plus science. Wow. Yeah, see, this is the kind of thing that I was hoping was going to happen with the Cravers when we became the Hive, or the Wasps. Okay, well, it's cool that there's a mechanic in here for that. When the Mizari clans created their vast starfaring vessels, they achieved something... Boy, I cannot read today. Let me try that again. When the first Mizari clans created their vast starfaring vessels, they achieved something wonderful with the power of their minds. Your empire follows in their footsteps, your people's scientific invention never greater. Great technologies will follow. You are proud to be Mizari once again. Only the matter of the coronation of Emperor-elect Hadrilenko remains. See, we kind of split the thing a little bit here. You couldn't leave it alone, could you? With technology running more and more of the United Empire, each day you find yourself with more and more time to kill. Do you sit back, enjoy the view, and marvel at where you have brought the Empire? No, of course you don't. You dwell on the past. You stew in your shame and anger. Who betrayed me? Who betrayed me? It becomes a whispered litany, invading your thoughts, tormenting you. You begin poring over the old transcripts, seeking anew clues to the identity of the betrayer. Impatient for power, the Emperor-elect Hadrilenko tells you to stop wasting your days on a fruitless task. But then, miraculously, you find something they all overlooked. Grid coordinates on a distant world. You send a lone scout to investigate, expecting it to be nothing. But it isn't. It's a secret bunker. Let go of the past, Hadrilenko says. Your abdication ceremony is only days away. Your abdication. Their coronation. You don't have the heart to tell them there won't be any abdication. No one knows how to lead the United Empire as you do. You will stay emperor until your dying breath. The only question is, do you attend the ceremony in person and announce that you're not relinquishing your duties? Or do you miss the ceremony to pursue this lead and let Hadrilenko announce your decision? I don't think that's a good idea. That's going to cause some problems. Alright, so we could take 30 adamantium to Oshii 1 and search a thing, or we could hit 58 population. What is our current Empire population? What screen is that? It's this one. 54. Oh, well, we'll do that easily. I don't think that we should not abdicate. I'd like to choose to abdicate. But if we're going to do one of these things, man, I really want to see where this goes, though. Where's Oshii? Do I actually know that? I don't. Oh, no, I totally do. It's right here. We don't have any adamantium, and we don't even have the tech to extract it yet, right? Yeah. Although we do have access to the tech. Well, we don't have a source until we take Nusakan, which is maybe a while from now. But also, this is the end of our faction quest. You know what? I'm going to investigate the curiosity. I'm curious, as you might expect. Hadrilenko's going to shoot me in the back of the head. Well, I guess narratively, this is the grave we have dug. Let's get some more... Yeah, that's going to take forever to build, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's not going to matter. Alright, we have several different ways that we can rush things when we need to rush things. We do still have this going, by the way. We have to get to 288 science in one of our systems before 8 turns are up. And this will do it, right? So oh, actually, this... Our next birth will do it. That's right, we jumped up a bunch in this system because of the Mizari. Yeah, so we'll be fine. We got it. We got it. And that'll give us... That's the Nashest, right? Yeah, okay. So that'll get us a foothold in another constellation. I'm not too concerned about what these guys want. We should ask them. Search a thing over... Okay, whatever. I'm not too worried about picking these guys up because I'm concerned that if we pick them up, they'd immediately get bought out by yellow anyway. What is this? Oh, it's in the hangar. Okay. Okay, we are now actually refilling. So we'll let that happen. We'll let those guys refill. May as well send these Corvettes over here. Just keep picking away at these worlds. Unfortunately, it's going to take, like, roughly forever. Basically forever. To get this done. Oh, there's... I thought that civilian vessel was in the star lane. That's cool. I'll take some money. I'll take a free 1800 dust. That sounds fine. So we have a lot more manpower than they do, but we should give this another couple of turns. Just to get the smoothest possible, We should probably see what that is. Who wants to build me a scout ship? 4 turns? Really? Alright, why don't you do it? Not that I wanted to delay the wonder, but... Man, 4 turns for a scout ship. We have a lot of systems that are not that well developed. Part of the problem is I haven't really done a lot of planetary settling research. Well, that's not even fair. I've done quite a bit. Part of the problem is we have so many different types of worlds spread over our opening systems. What's up? Is this Horatio crying? Get out of here with this. Oh, you're joking. Oh, you're killing me with this forced truce nonsense. My people want a truce. Fine. My people want a truce much more than I do. How much is it going to cost to break that treaty?
We doubt you are worthy of our presence.
Oh, right. The militarists are in my senate. That was one of those. That was one of those just kidding type truces. All right, guys. So what do I want more? I want Nair more, I think. I don't know where they think they're going to send a colony ship at this point in the game. So this guy's all short range. We can probably blow him up before he even gets in firing range. Yeah, dealt no damage. Oh no, he retreated. Never mind.
An unpleasant decision.
So yeah, the forced truce thing, the fact that you can completely avoid it by going militarist, but then, you know, you have to deal with the opportunity cost of having your Senate be militarist instead of something else, I think is an interesting design. I still don't feel that I have a good enough grasp of things to say for sure whether things are good for the game or bad for the game. But I like a lot of the design around the war and government systems. So let us continue crushing Horatios. Oh, you stopped your blockade. I guess if you get a truce and then break the truce, you have to manually re-blockade or something. The Academy continues to increase in power, although not in a way that's meaningful. Let's fire out some probes, see what we can see. Now, I don't even really need to have... Here, well, I guess we'll move this guy out to here and probe some more. We can maybe check out some stuff in this star system. You are just bringing me all this free money. I do appreciate that. It's taking an awful long time to just tell me that he retreated. You know, sometimes we all know that that's what's going to happen. It seems like we could just fast forward to it a little bit. Alright, so Horatio Prime's homeworld. I guess let's pick up some food and then colonize this. We don't have a huge number of colonization slots left. Oh, okay, he's already level 2. Is he... that's interesting. If they do a colony upgrade, if they do a, what's it called? System upgrade. System development. And then we take over their planet, is their level 2 modernization changed to the effect of ours? Or does it remain theirs? And if it remains theirs, how do I see what the effect is? Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, it remains the one that he set up. Which is actually better for us than the one that I set up. Although we may have to, you know, juice our approval here a little bit to take advantage of it fully. So, 73% garrison, 67%. We're getting there. The big fleet's coming. And I want Nair not because I want Nair, but because I want to have a good ground to launch an assault on Nusakan. This is the real gem here. That's a lot of population. Think of how much benefit those people could give to our empire. I refuse your treaty. And if you force another peace treaty on me via manipulation of my people, I will just declare war on your ass again. There's no way out. The militarists have come. Okay, so now we have the ability to see some more curiosities. Oh, hey, look, Quadrinix. An empty system that is being time slowed by the Riftborn. That's a gas world? We kind of need to get out here. Okay, so maybe we divert. Just a moment. Let's grab extreme atmospherics and settle that. And if the Riftborn don't like it, we'll blow them up too. Because that's the kind of mood I'm in today. Alright, this is a thing that's okay for you to spend time building, I guess. We need to build the culture center somewhere where we can... I mean, maybe in the capital. Maybe on one of these Horatio systems. It's definitely something we should have. Actually, I don't really want to build it in a Horatio system, though, because I don't want to... I want to take advantage of the huge circle of influence it's going to give us. Maybe like Olvaldi. So there's a war happening here, right? So, okay, the Sophons are fighting.
Welcome to the Sophonity. There...
Alright, am I reading that right? Yeah, Sophons and the Riftborn are at war. And that's why this was slowed, because it was a Sophon system or whatever. Wait, what's he talking about? I'm making the Sophonity nervous? Which fleet is he complaining about? Because we have probes in their stuff. I don't know. Alright, let's merge these up. That's his show. They're not going to give us any extra science, man. Okay, I'm starting to get concerned that we are not actually going to get this completed. Can I... No, I cannot encourage Mazzari to be born next. I could encourage Horatio to be born next. These Horatio are completely not upgraded. I wonder, if you take over Horatio from somebody else, from another player, do those Horatio lose splicing effects, or do they just have whatever? I don't know. I don't know how that works. We cannot, in fact, encourage the growth of any kind of population that has science on it. So... Well, I sure hope we don't just miss this. It looks like... Oh, actually, we're going to have enough... Yeah, we're going to have enough influence to rush that a little bit. We're going to be able to take at least one turn off of it. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll get another system this way. And... Oh, actually, colonize this world. So we're about to run out of population slots there. So... I was about to check something, and now I don't remember what it was. Okay, we're going to gain a faction trait that's actually really useful when that pops. Okay, we are whittling down the defenses on Nair much more quickly now. Also, that's a civilian vessel going somewhere, and I did not attack it. Give me that. Give me that vessel. Alright, we're discovering all kinds of stuff. Horatio offered us the same deal, but 100 extra dust. How does he think that's going to work? Alright. So yeah, Horatio's on his last legs. He is totally doomed. Why don't you head over here? Yeah, it looks to me like we didn't reveal a lot of extra anomalies. We revealed a ruin. I guess we'll search it. We'll put it in the queue. But I think a lot of our systems, a lot of our constellations anomalies, even the ones on our world, got searched by Horatio. Like, that's why we can see this in the first place. So he just missed this one because he never came to Liesel, I guess? Maybe? Not sure. How's Electra doing? 15 turns. Yeah, I mean, the food deliveries are going to be everything. There's no sense in spending the dust. So you are at 44 soldiers, 15 tanks. I think this is an okay time to get it started. We want to move on as quickly as possible here. He has a lot of population that he could use to defend it, which is a little bit of a bummer. I think we're going to let this one tick down further. Yeah, okay, so I mean, we're doing it. It's just going to take a little while. Yeah, I guess part of the problem with Endless, at least, the balance on Endless, is that you really are... it takes such a long time to win a war. And it feels a little bit bad in the face of the speed of the internal victories. Like, if you have to win a war and then start up on your real victory condition, it feels like you're going to end up being pretty far behind. Okay, he's actually trying now. They're all short-range ships, though. So we're just going to keep fighting at 80% efficiency from super long range. Or we're going to end up not fighting a lot because he keeps running away. Does Olvaldi need 10 approval? It does not. No, I don't care about that. Okay. Let's take the other thing. It gives us some free XP. At this point, there's no sense in trying to drive the militarists out of the Senate. They're going to be in control forever. Man. I thought these guys retreated. You can't just retreat in place. Okay. So we get a little bit of science from that, which I guess is fine. We should throw a settler in here. I'm hoping that this is not going to cause a massive international incident, but we gotta get a source of quadrinics. We can't let that go. Yep, just keep bombing the crap out of them. Alright, we'll get there. So we did that thing. We did that thing. We did not do that thing. Wait a second. Now you think you can ask for stuff? Get out of here with this. Alright, raise the total amount of science in the galaxy. Oh, we will. What is Olvaldi doing right now? Actually, Olvaldi could probably use the industry. Oh, it looks like it didn't even change the number of turns. Somebody just got the tech for the Wonder Victory. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Should we... Can I negotiate peace with these guys?
Some things in this cosmos we have come to understand. You're not one of them.
Right, because if we have peace with them, they won't blockade our planet, will they? Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I think if we have peace with them, we can settle here safely. Now, unfortunately, it's still being affected by a dilation singularity, but that'll wear off.
We're happy.
Dimitri, what are you currently doing? You're in charge at Viatris. I'm assuming Viatris is at full approval, yeah. That would make sense. So I guess we just pick up like that. And... I suppose that's fine. So we could move him to another system that has some more valuable strategics now if we want. Do we actually have the world that produces the stuff here? No, we don't. So we need to pick up Ice Planet. Ice Planet is one of these, isn't it? Yeah. We're gonna have to settle all this stuff eventually, you know? Cheng. We could build the culture center on Cheng. We should build this somewhere. Let's hold on. Let's take a quick look and see which of our systems have a lot of temperate worlds. So Cheng at 2 temperate worlds. Viatris only has 1. Yersh only has 2. Yeah, okay, fine. I guess Cheng is an okay place to build it. Also, the approval bonus won't be completely wasted here, because we do still need some growth. Alright, Electra is live. Let's... I think it makes sense to use influence for that instead of dust. Given how slow our rate of gain of dust is, I'm a little leery of spending it all right away. So we'll do that, and then we'll build food, I guess. Actually, those are very expensive. Hold on, build these. We'll figure it out after that. Man, what are these minor factions doing? Takes them forever to build anything, it seems like. Take over a minor faction system on turn 90, and they still haven't bothered to build, like, the most basic buildings. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I wish these guys would stop resisting so much. Why don't you do a tactical surrender? Do you have no faith in your ability to fight me off?
We hail your rational leadership.
Alright, so we have a lot of notifications here. We found some free Hiroshims. That's fine, I guess. You need to produce us useful resources. So we have a lot of micromanaging to do, but honestly, not that much of it is, like, hugely relevant. Let's swap these to exoscience. Okay, yeah, that's the Riftborn fleet. That's fine. Oh, that's the scout ship. What am I thinking? Well, I think what we want to do with him is just go this way. There might be another settleable system over here that the Riftborn, for some reason, have not bothered to settle. So let's find out. We have a very slight manpower advantage now. But they could bring a lot of population to bear. So honestly, I think we just keep... Like, Mira is kind of a long-term project. It is taking us forever to whittle their defenders down. I mean, shooting at a planet from space definitely seems like it would be difficult to get right. I don't think it would necessarily be difficult to deliver a huge amount of force. But if you want to be able to live on the planet afterward... Okay, would you guys please just give up? Okay, those guys are headed to Mira. That's nice of them. I was like, oh man, am I going to have to break off and send people to Yersh? I'm not even sure how those guys got through. I thought we had a blockade. Really? Huh, hold on a second. Let's have a look at this. So we dealt... I mean, obviously we get to shoot at them for a long time before they're close enough to shoot back. Okay, the hero ship could fight at medium range. Well, I am pretty shocked by this outcome. 370, 597. I guess his ships have high defense scores. We definitely should have dealt way more damage than that. Even with his defenses matching our offenses, I'm really surprised. I guess we'll have to do some retrofitting. I was hoping to be able to just sort of fight my way through this without having to commit a lot of extra resources to it, because frankly, it's not even a matter of the resources so much as it is I just don't want to devote the attention to it. But I suppose technically we have not won the war yet. This is interesting. So this would be, well, actually, we're at 100%. We're at 400 defense manpower. So this is another 40 industry. That's actually a pretty significant boost. Help us get our AI labor built. Yeah, that's a pretty good system improvement. I don't know that I've ever seen that one before. Alright, so now that we know that these guys apparently actually can kind of win the fight, I think we just throw more bodies at them, though. One of their ships is below half. So we just start at long range, pick at them from a distance. We have our hero this time. We should definitely at least kill the one ship. Yeah, we lost 4 corvettes for that. That's actually not even a bad deal. So let's grab you and you. Sorry, not you. Do a merge up here. We're gonna have to build some new ships that are actually adapted to his defense systems and send them in. That's fine. Right now, he is in no position to continue fighting with only 2 ships, both of which are heavily damaged. Ah. Stupid ground battle pop-up. I had to turn that off. I turned off most of the pop-ups. I thought I turned off everything, but apparently not. Okay, well, that's not that useful to us.
Whatever you're planning...
Yeah, I have no interest in your war, sorry. We're very, very busy people. Okay, so... he's using entirely short-range ships with all energy weapons and all projectile defenses. Let's just do the thing we do here. So we need our best energy weapons, which I think are still these. Alright, once we've got our fleet rebalanced a little bit, we'll start building it. We'll start pumping out new stuff. And these will, first of all, make us better, obviously, at piercing his defenses and whatnot. But now that we're using long-range weapons, we'll also deal, even if they didn't give us a lot of extra damage by beating his defenses, they will give us a tremendous advantage in preventing him from even getting close enough to fire his weapons. Alright, well, goodbye, Navy. That really was not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. What happened there? Why was that not so bad? Oh, because he's gathered up in one flotilla, so you get bonus damage. You get extra morale, which gives you extra combat stats when you have multiple... when you have more flotillas than your opponent, and you get more... you get more stuff based on the number of flotillas. So why am I only at 1 flotilla now? This is 6... Can I set these up a little better? Unlocked at 5 CP and 2 ships. Yeah, so we should be able to put people into the second flotilla up here, right? We still have 6... Oh, it's because this is a merged navy. The same way that his was. Yeah, they have to actually be together. Alright, well... he's just got the one ship here. Again, we have the significant advantage of having 2 flotillas more than he does. So this I expect to go better. Yeah, a lot better. And we'll start sending them back up right this second. What is Yersh doing? It is doing that? Okay. We could rush some of these. Probably actually a good idea. Let's make sure we have as much good stuff coming as we can. Okay, so we need to research 4 more techs to get access to the obelisks. We could pick up... Actually, we should definitely pick up Zelavis Incarnate. Do I want to make that my first tech in this tier? Yeah, I think so, actually. It's so expensive, though. It's very, very hard to build. 6,200 industry is a lot. Well, I think it's right. So once we have wave function control, we'll be able to colonize her. Oh, I guess actually what we need to do is pick up mining techs. So let's grab these and then one more thing on this tier. Maybe ultra tough materials? Yeah, probably. And then we're going to have to pick up these techs as well. So actually, this is going to take... It's going to take a long time to win the game this way, no matter what I do. As we continue to take systems off of the ratio, it will get easier. It will get faster. Yeah, hold on. Alright, we know at the very least you're going to Yersh. They're down to 49-16. This is probably an okay time to start the ground battle. We have... Man, we still have less than double their manpower. Ugh. Alright, we did not build the Trade Clearing Bureau. That's true. That's true. I did not even try. Well, we managed to skate for a pretty long time on the ships that we built without having to build any new ones. He's gotten this huge influx of defensive troops, which seems crazy to me. I mean, I guess he's used conscription a couple of times, but he can't be getting support from the fleet, right? Because we're blockading the planet. He shouldn't be. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead if we retreat, too. But I guess nobody will die immediately if we retreat. His ships are really damaged. But we know it's not enough. Yeah, let's fall back. What do you mean there's no escape route available? There is. It's right here. Why is there no escape route available? What is that? How is that determined? Yeah, we could just go to Yersh. Like... Alright, well, I guess we have to stand and fight because the game has decided that there is no escape route available. It's not a big deal. It's just Corvettes at this point, so... Alright, that was not a terrible outcome, but there is definitely an escape route available. I could move along it right now. I don't think I have to anymore. I think they've given us enough time. Alright, now I think we'll be okay. In fact, I think we'll be so okay that let's do this. Let's get this on. And his hero went back to full health. Is he allowed to repair at friendly systems that he can't land at? I guess blockades don't function in the way that I find intuitive. It would seem to me that if I'm blockading a system, he effectively has no access to it. But I guess not. Well, whatever. It'll be fine. And yeah, here I'm still not going to drop the invasion force. I really want to really outnumber them. So we have to just build more ships and send them out here. Oh, you asshole. The turn before I got there. Well... This is a Riftborn colony, right? Not the other guy? Yeah, I think this is the Riftborn color. The really light green versus the yellow is kind of awkward. Alright, well that's maybe not that bad. What do we do with this colony ship, though? I guess I'm going to send it deep into outer space, because I no longer care what happens to it. We don't have anything else to use it on. Ratio, go to hell. Okay, Olvaldi is really ready to build stuff. But, you know, you can never have too much industry. Actually, what we need now is to colonize worlds. So let's grab this world, and then SimCamp, optics research. Yeah, plus 25% is significant-ish. We don't have nearly as much science as we sometimes have in these games, especially at this point, at around turn 100. Alright, have they counter-adjusted already? They have not. Not that it would matter, with this being one ship, but... Alright, the other good news is we're bringing in some new... We'll just run down into this guy. We'll explore down here. We're bringing in some new manpower with the new ships, so that'll be helpful. Yeah, it has taken forever for us to get these techs, man. We do not have enough science. Well, we can rush science. We can rush techs with influence. We just got to get our influence up. We have the access to the National Museum now, so that will help a lot. Yeah, just keep bombing them, man. I don't know how this system has so much manpower left. When you hover over it, it shows 0. But it's constantly showing me a value of manpower that is higher than my manpower. We'll take a look next turn. We'll dig in here and examine a little bit. I'm curious. Red's doing very well. I think Red's probably going to win this game. Stupid Horatio. They're not even winning. They're just making me not win. Alright, let's definitely get this stuff going. You know what? I'm going to build this right here on Yersh. It's all about science and influence right now. So this costs 1120. It sure would be nice to have, though. Well, we can use some of our influence to rush some of these influence buildings. Get ourselves into a little feedback loop here. Not unbounded, certainly, but helpful at least. Okay, we have one solid fleet now. I don't care about this. I'm very busy. Right, that makes sense. Red is the one who's close to winning. So see, right, he's showing 465 of 700 assigned troops. His system manpower readout in the tooltip is 0. There are no defensive troops. So I understand that he still has the option of hitting conscription, right? But shouldn't the leftmost number here be 0? If he doesn't choose conscription, he gets no defenses. And if he does choose conscription, he gets some number. But why would it be 6622 as his max value? And see, he chooses protect system. So he lost a bunch of guys, but where's his system defense even coming from? I guess the readout in the tooltip must just be wrong. It's the only thing that makes sense. Or I'm fundamentally misunderstanding something about this system, which is not impossible, right? Man, we are really, really not doing a good job of wearing these dudes down. Let's go add some more boots. We're going to have to invade Mira pretty soon, right? We're just running out of time here. Yeah, what the hell? The population here has gotten really good. Okay. So what do I want to lend my support to? Where is there a law that will do anything meaningful for us? Not really there. Fleet fortitude's okay, I guess. Oh, I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, sure. Industrialists. Well, a militarist scientist senate is not awesome. I guess we had the Dirty Hands Act. That's true. And Dirty Hands is a good bill. Our current population is 98, so we actually can't afford to run a bill that's much bigger than what we're running now. I mean, we're working on it, but we're not quite there yet. These guys are only happy, not ecstatic. That's unacceptable. Alright, he still hasn't... Nope, he has rebuilt now. I mean, we have such a numbers advantage that hopefully... Yeah, we lost a ship, but it's not a big deal. And I mean, we're getting little bits of dust and science here and there, but I'm wondering if maybe it's not worth running this law. Because it really is not very much. Our Empire science output is like 2,000 per turn. So we're getting these tiny little boosts. Like, every 6 battles we get like an extra turn. I guess it's not tiny, but... I'm going to abolish this law. And we'll run the Dirty Hands Act instead? Or do we just want to enjoy our improved influence output? Right, because we can run this. What does that do to our approval levels? Nothing, really. And without running a law we have to pay for, we're bringing in a lot more influence that we can use to rush stuff. So, actually, yeah. That's fine. That's probably the way we want to go. Yeah, we're never going to get all these planets conquered, man. I didn't get enough troop upgrades is probably part of it. And that really comes down to the fact that I don't have the resources. Alright, finally, Nair. Nair had some kind of secret hidden supply of manpower. I know not whence, but we finally got through it. So we need to wait until this fleet has manpower again, basically. We need to fill up. Alright, they're fighting defensively, which is probably good for us. If they were going full-on conscription, it would make things take longer, I think. So you're the governor on Yersh. I'm assuming Yersh is... No, Yersh is not that happy. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of approval. Alright, Oshi now has some industry. Still not great. And we need food. We need everything. We need every damn thing. Okay, well... let's rush one of the food buildings here. Yeah, I guess we'll rush this one. So the citizens of Oshi 2 will help to populate Oshi 1 then. You just keep exploring. And we'll try to just trade the Quadronics off of the Riftborn. I don't anticipate that's going to be super easy, but we'll have a lot of influence. Honestly, we could also take Kionos maybe through Pacific conversion. Well, Mira's gonna... Actually, Mira may have waited too long. They may not be able to go to conscription now. Get out of here with that. The good news is, he's had ample time to build up Nusicon now, so it'll be really nice when we take it from him. You know, at this point, I would give him a truce. After we take Mira, I would give him a truce in exchange for this system. I doubt he will do that. Alright, this has to get done. Can't wait all that long. So right, even if he conscripts here... Nope, never mind. I was going to say, even if he conscripts here, I don't know if it'll be enough, but of course it was.
You're making the Sophonet.
So this is Electra. Electra's in a position where it could potentially have to build troops. I mean, we really need to get science going, but we don't have the industry necessary to build the science buildings anyway, so... I'm assuming what's happening here is that we just don't have control enough of the planet for it to send people up to our thing. Okay, so I guess what we do is we just go and start the slow bombing campaign. As soon as Mira is clear, we obviously can use these guys to push Timos. Oh, Timos has quadronics. A source of previously undiscovered quadronics. Okay, well, hopefully this invasion will end at some point. Let's do like that. Just continue exploring. So let's throw this in the queue. We don't really need that to happen all that much more quickly because, frankly, we won't be able to mine the resource anyway. Any quicker than that. Alright, once we've got our influence stuff done here, we're going to have to build some more ships. Okay, Mira is ours. So that's good, you know, that's good for us. It's not hugely exciting, but it's fine. It does mean that we can redevote these fleets. I don't anticipate anything getting to Mira. Okay, and I mean Mira's a system with good, solid development. I guess that's exciting. So we're at an okay amount of dust income as well here. We can start pushing stuff along. Mira and Yersh don't really need anything. I mean, Olvaldi's doing okay. It needs more population before the buildings that we're looking at will really be that exciting. Oh hey, 75. Actually, that's really useful. Alright, there's a battle at Nair. Yeah, we have like 1 million ships incoming. So I guess I'll retreat. It's going to tell me that there's nowhere to retreat to? No, okay. Hey, how you doing? How are you guys feeling? Okay. Is that a single civilian vessel? I don't even know where that came from. Somebody else is close to achieving. So we're just seeing the first notifications for the economy victory, which means we are not anywhere near a thing to be worried about. Yeah, and he had nowhere to retreat to, so he is destroyed by the retreat? No, I guess not. He looks like he survived it. because the game considers this an okay retreat path. How did I not have a retreat path if you can retreat to enemy systems, active enemy systems, and that's just fine? Alright, we should probably do that, actually. We should make sure all of our ships are up to date and in decent condition. Alright, let's see if he would
Do not
do
bother us unless you
truce.
have something of value to say.
That's not impossible to get. How much of these does he have? He has 5 of each. Okay. I don't think we actually need to, but I'm certainly not going to give him anything for it. Alright, is there anything that I want to use my influence to buy out right now? Actually, that might be worth doing. Once it's a little bit cheaper, obviously. Or, wait, hot and sterile. So it's actually only going to affect citizens on this world once. Never mind, it's not that great. Still worth building, but I think not worth spending resources to rush. Why don't you guys pick this up? Okay, we discovered a source of NP artifacts, which is fine. It's not hugely exciting. Do I want to rush anything here? No, I don't think so. Maybe we should be saving our influence to rush science at this point. Yeah, let's use it. Let's use it to push sciences up. So once we finish gamma absorption, let's see how quickly we can make ultra tough materials happen. A lot of our systems are getting much better at building things, or have at this point gotten much better at building things. And so, really what we need now is to compensate for our low science, because our industry is better. It's not awesome, but it's better. Yeah. The system still needs a little bit of love. How's this beautifier back at full health? Huh. It definitely couldn't have repaired anywhere. Unless it's a different beautifier and I just was not paying enough attention to notice? Doesn't seem super likely. Okay, so 3.2k influence. Looks like it's about a turn worth of science at our current rate of science, so maybe that's not... I don't know. We'll save up. I'm sure it'll be relevant eventually. Okay, and this beautifier was able to retreat to a place that is blockaded. But at least here it will finally die. That was ridiculous. Alright, let's keep... Oh, that was... we just passed some ships. Maybe I shouldn't always send everybody forward. Well, we can turn somebody around if it turns out to be something that's actually an issue. Once we have Timos blockaded, what I should have done was left some ships at Nair, and then once we have Timos properly blockaded, then we move the rest of the ships up from there. Alright, we're about to get a couple of decent-sized influence boosts. Ah, yes, and now it is time for the microwave pipes. Which, as always, I love to build everywhere, and unfortunately are far too expensive to build everywhere. We don't yet have a source of income for this, but we're going to. Quite a bit of it, too. It's a 5-point resource, and he's already built some extraction improvement buildings. Does the settler have guns? It does. It has a little bit of weaponry. Yeah, you know what? Let's fight him. I would like to be in short range. You guys have energy weapons. There's no point in turtling. Yeah. Let's see if our settler can take out these two damaged pirates. It cannot. Not even close. The good news is, we got some science. Nope. That's science from destroyed enemies, not from your guys getting destroyed. Okay, what do we have here? These are probably the newest ships, right? Oh, no, actually, this is one ship in the hangar and a damaged hero ship, just sort of floating around. I was hoping we were going to get to see his newest designs. Well, so I haven't developed my empire in the most effective possible way, but the systems that we're taking off Horatio are really helping. So one of the benefits of playing on Endless is that you can trust the AI to have lots of good stuff for you to take. Okay, actually, we should go check out the troop screen now, because now that we have some of these things, we can afford to do some upgrades here. All right, we don't have that quite yet, but that's a start. So this would be nice to get. We just don't have quite enough strategics. Also, not enough dust, I guess. Let's send this way and that way. Then I guess we will go to this nebula. Just keep scouting the universe. It can't hurt, right? It might even be useful eventually. Okay, so we have our resource gathering tax. Oh no, sorry, we still need to pick this up. Should I grab Wealth of the Endless while we're here? Plus 15% resource output? Yes, right? That's 22 turns, though. Yeah, I don't know that we need to do that. But we kind of have a lot of stuff we gotta get done. So, like... Right, we know we don't need... we know we don't need the curiosity revealing stuff now. We just need to get to... So this is going to be 2 extra resources of all types over 7 population. I'm debating whether that's actually worth... Yeah, it'll make this planet way better at building the rest of the stuff I wanted to build. That's not really that important. Let's start here, I guess, after that. Alright, you know how we do. We're just gonna have to sit here and whittle. Slowly whittle these guys down. We should probably send more ships over. He has a logistics fleet here. It's just kind of sitting. It has no idea what to do. No meaningful mission available to it. So it's possible that I'm still making engine plays a little bit too late in the game. I don't know. I don't feel like we're in charge yet, though. We could probably sell a huge amount of this red sand on the marketplace. Can and probably should sell a huge amount of this red sand on the marketplace. Like 400 of it. And actually, we have this now. So we have a small amount of income. Right? Like, I think this is the most sensible option of the things we have available. But we don't have a lot of NP artifacts, or ionic crystals, rather. So are these available on the marketplace? Oh yeah, there's quite a few. So like if we bought, say, 100 of these... Never mind. Never mind. Alright, the microwave pipes are also a really good source of influence. Well, I guess it makes more sense to build this first anywhere we can. So our influence is shooting up pretty sharply now. We finally sort of cleared the organizational gap that was preventing us from really building up. Unfortunately, I did it very late. Alright, I like that. So let's rush some stuff with all this money, huh? Never mind, everything costs so much to rush that it's not even really feasible. We don't need to do this. We don't actually need this for 6 turns. So let's not do that right away. I mean, that's an okay thing to rush. The problem is this system doesn't have anything else to build afterward that's really meaningful. So we want to devote our rushes to places where we are helping to get something meaningful finished and something else meaningful started. Like this would not be a bad place. Because we still have important science buildings to build here. We also need to... How much could I buy reasonably? Like, I could buy 40. I could buy an... I can't get 60 though, right? I can just barely get 60 actually. Alright, so that's enough to start up 3 more of these. Let's do that. Which places would benefit... Oh no, we're out of blossoms too now, damn it. Well, we have or incense. We have a better gather rate on those. Like a significantly better gather rate, I believe. Right? Am I... Yeah. Okay. So we'll have to wait for a couple of turns on those things, unfortunately. We're also kind of waiting for our probes to reveal stuff for me to try to jump to. Oh yeah, important stuff is getting finished every turn now in a lot of different places. We're doing good, meaningful damage. We're about to take an extremely useful, extremely valuable system, hopefully. It still has a lot of manpower. These invasions can really drag on. Okay, I know this is Craver space and we're gonna get like totally annihilated. Just try to move fast. Try to move fast through his stuff.
Tell us what you...
You were just asking me for military help, like a couple of minutes ago. I think you can let me into your space.
The Hive is watching. Tell us.
Yeah. I do wish that they didn't feel the need to generate 3 different messages when they close their borders. It's like they send you a message that says, I'm going to close my borders, and then they send you the closed borders missive, and then they send you another message that says, hey, we closed our borders. It feels like they could combine, at the very least, they could combine those last 2 into a single thing. He could just give you the I closed my borders text when he sends you the deal. Alright, so Yersh is now a powerhouse. Yersh should definitely get this because we have a lot of population here who can benefit from it. And... hell yeah, plus a huge amount of industry. We're going to have to pick up one of those industry to other resource conversion techs, I think. We could grab, well, autonomous mining's pretty expensive. Yeah, that's almost 30,000. We could get chameleon spaces in just about a turn of research. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's throw that at the front of the queue. Because Yersh is about to be out of important stuff to build, so we can convert some of its very important, or some of its very abundant industry to science. Get somewhere with that.
We hail your rational leadership.
Alright. Oh, I guess we're going to have an election at some point. I mean, at this point, those are basically a formality. We know how our people feel about things. Retreat? He has nowhere to go. He was dead. There was no escape. Although if those had been my annihilators and an AI scout ship, I feel like it would have found a way to survive. It would have just retreated to a, completely hostile system. Why not? Ooh. Hey, let's grab that. Check out all this free system. Unfortunately, I bet it doesn't have anything valuable on it, but a system is itself valuable. We're not anywhere near our system cap. But let's just say I would be very surprised. Alright, so we're ecstatic here. We don't really need to do anything other than... Yeah, let's go Planet Cracker, I guess. This is a good time to finish that research. Dimitri... Yeah, that'll be helpful. Alright, we should probably finish the fabrication license first so that we will have even more industry to convert into science. Counselor Guardian... I don't love the Horatio faction tree. It's a lot of... I mean, I guess this is okay, but like food and stuff. The Vodyani have this skill that's completely broken. But honestly, maybe I still take the Vodyani and then just don't take that skill, because I'm trying not to abuse that. I guess the Vodyani tree is pretty useless, aside from that. And what about you? You're a technologist, which I like, but technologist really is mostly ship-focused. I don't love any of these, but I think we're actually taking this Horatio. I'd rather have a counselor than a guardian. And at this point, he can go to maybe one of the new systems to help out the approval level. You would think that maybe they'll be calmed down a little bit by the fact that we have our Horatio in charge. That won't be factored in, but wouldn't it be kind of nice if it was? Alright, so let us grab the obvious stuff here. The system still needs some approval. Okay, I think that's our first notification for them on the economy victory, so they're still really far away. So that being the case, yeah, I think we're still safe. We're gonna have a pretty slow victory here. I'm a little nervous about how slow. But I definitely feel like we have a better claim this game than we did last game. God, I wish our settler was faster. Alright, so they're down to 6321. Would you get out of here with this? So yeah, we're not adapted well. Wait. I can't invade system while enemy fleet defends it. We attacked him and he, quote-unquote, retreated, but he got to stay still? How does retreating actually work in this game? Because I thought when you retreated, you had to flee along a star lane, right? I didn't realize that retreat but don't go anywhere and continue to defend the system was an option. What does retreat mean? If you can retreat but stand still and continue to defend while doing so, what does retreat actually mean? Right, we're building up our influence really quickly. Influence will actually be pretty useful as an extra source of science for us at this point. We may as well give her a little push, because now we're going to be able to start mining this coming turn. Unfortunately, it's so far behind. Well, these aren't too expensive to build. So that'll be, I mean, that's actually a significant percentage increase. This is only going to be an extra 12 industry. Yeah, I don't know. That'll be a significant increase for not very much influence at this point. What feels like not very much influence. Let's just go straight to Planet Cracker. Actually, we should. do this, though. Alright, so we'll push science. I think it's going to be faster for us to... hold on a second. We gotta buy these strategics. I think it's going to be faster for us to pursue the Wonder Victory than it would be for us to go for the Science Victory. Even though we're going to end up pretty deep in 3 parts of the tree. Just because we have our resources like pretty much set. So can we reasonably win this? We can. It's going to be long and tedious. This one's just as bad, man. Alright, maybe yours should stop planet cracking for a second. Let's build another fleet. Right now his ships are long-range projectile weapons and energy defenses. So we can do a little bit of double duty by going back to bullets. Our bullets will make it essentially impossible for him to damage us. That being the case, do I want to stick on energy defenses maybe just to make it a little awkward for him to rebalance? Maybe. No, you know what? The benefit of these is pretty significant. Get some extra XP, get our ships leveled up faster so they're more effective. Okay, you can just double click on modules to have them slot into open stuff. That's cool. That's not something that I realized. Alright. Let us build some ships. Because we should be able to pump out a fleet, like, very quickly. And this will help. We'll be able to drop a little bit more garrison deletion on the worlds. We'll be able to drop more men when we do finally do the attacks. Okay, I'm not too concerned about that. Obviously, we are not interested in a truce. Do I want to buy... It's really only 2 turns of science that I buy out? No. Bad. Go away. So our science has accelerated tremendously. I think, you know what? I think we're not going to rush this. Let's let this finish naturally, and then we'll buy out the Zelavis' shadow buildings with our influence. That'd be better, I think. Alright, so let's catch that guy. The question is, do I want to go ahead and start this now? No, probably not, right? Like, we probably have to wait. That's frustrating. Alright, well, I just realized that we are way over the timer. Holy crap, I've been, You know, I lose myself. I lose myself in these games. I really, really like strategy games. I don't know if you guys knew that. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Come back next time. We're going to do some more stuff. And a special word of thanks. I won't always do an audio, hey, let's take a moment out loud to thank everybody. I will be putting the Patreon producer credits up on the screen all the time, but not always. I won't always take time out of the video, but I do want to say, at least today, because the initial response to the Patreon has been very encouraging. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. Thank you to everybody who supports the channel in any way, not just these extra classy people who have, of course, donated money, but also anybody who watches, anybody who likes, anybody who comments. It means a lot to me how much you guys care about what I do and support what I do. So thank you all for that. Come back next time. Hopefully we're going to be able to put this one away, because I think by the end of the next video, this game's going to be over whether we're the winners or not. And we'll see you then.